Good afternoon, everybody. We're going to do our mat Pilates class. We're going to start on the mat. We're not going to use any props today. We're just going to lengthen through our legs, lengthen through our arms. So go forward, give yourself a nice stretch, bend your elbows, keep your abdominals away from your thighs, and give yourself a nice breath. And as you exhale, we're going to lift up, we're going to bend our knees, and we're going to roll ourselves down into the mat, nice and simple. Walk your feet a little closer towards your seat. Keep your arms by your side, and just take a moment, and let's play with our pelvic floor. So you can imagine that you have a marble right underneath your belly button, and you're going to roll the marble towards the pubic bone, and then roll the marble back to your navel. And as you do that, notice how the weight in the hips change. So as you bring the marble towards your belly button, there's going to be more weight on the upper part of your back. And then as you bring the marble down, it's going to be heavier weight on your low back, on your sacrum. And you're trying to find the balance between those two places as you bring your arms by your side. And we're going to do some defloats. Float up one leg and lower, float up the other leg and lower, and we'll do that 3 times. Trying to keep the weight evenly distributed in your middle back. Last 2, and lower, and lift, and lower. Now from here, we're going to bring the chin to the chest. You're going to float up your upper back, and you're going to look above your knee. And then you exhale, come back down. 2 more. Come up, give it a breath. Exhale, come back down. And one more time, come up, stay lifted, lift up one leg, lift up the other, and get it pumping. Inhale for 5, exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're trying to keep the weight of the pelvis evenly distributed right in the middle. Not at the low part, not at the top part, but right in the middle. Lengthen your legs away from you if that's available. Inhale for 5, exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep pumping those arms. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 6. 4 more. Keep reaching through the heels. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last 3. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last 1. Reach, reach, reach. Lower the legs all the way down. With control, bring your arms back. Flex your feet, lift your arms, lift your head, roll yourself all the way up into your roll up. And then keep your legs straight if you can. Otherwise, bend the knees and roll yourself all the way down. Keeping your legs pressing into each other. Take your arms back, give it a stretch. Bring your arms to the ceiling, float up the head, and roll yourself all the way up. 3 more, use that breath. Keep pressing through the heels, shoulders down. Stack the shoulders, roll it down. Bend the knees if we need to, reach the arms. Lift the head, look at your abdominals, and then roll your spine up. Last roll up, reach long, bring your shoulders down. Try to keep your arms at the distance of the shoulders, and then roll down. Last one, arms, lift, and roll it all the way back. And give it a stretch forward, give it a breath. And exhale, roll yourself all the way down. Let's bend our knees. Let's bring our heels together, toes apart, and we're going to bridge up here. So keep pressing through the thighs and lift up your hips. And then exhale, come down, upper back, middle back, and lower. We're trying to find that pelvic floor, keeping the abdominals engaged as we come up and roll down. Make it feel the 2 more. Lengthen through the thighs and then roll it down. Last one, inhale and come up. And exhale, roll down, upper back, middle back, and lower back. Bring both legs into the chest, give yourself a nice hug. And let's bring our legs to the ceiling. for some TikToks. So we're gonna bring our arms by your side, and we're gonna bring the legs over to the right, and then come to center, both hips are down. Then bring the legs over to the left hip is down, right hip is lifted. Come to the center. Go over to the right, same thing, weight on one hip and center, and then go over to the left and center, two more. And center, and last one, keeping the weight evenly distributed on your hips. Lower one leg all the way down towards the floor, and we're gonna make a circle with that leg and back up. Keeping that other side really still. Cross that leg up to the ceiling, and up, two more. And reverse, go out to the side, around and back up. Out, around and up, try to keep your hips stable on the floor. Two more, and back up, and last one, and give it a breath, bend the knee, bring the leg all the way down, other leg goes up to the ceiling, and flex your foot on the floor, and then circle that leg, bring it back up, across, around and up, keeping your shoulders still, up, three more. And up, one more. And reverse at the top, out, around and up, out, around and back up, and three, four, and up, and back up, last one. Give it a breath, bend the knee, and bring the leg all the way down. Both legs are together, let's roll up again, lift and roll yourself all the way up. Let's roll like a ball, sit forward on your mat, grab your legs into the chest and hold, and balance, take a moment, toes are soft, heels together, knees are open because we want the head to almost go through there. Let's hold behind your thighs, sit up tall, elbows are wide. From there, roll back and reach up. Keep your heels connected to the seat. So as you are going back, you're gonna kick the feet into the seat and have fun with it. Roll and come up. Roll back and come up. Finally, I'm feeling warm for the first time today. Roll back and come up. And last one, roll back and come all the way back up. Bring your feet together, give your hips a nice stretch. Keep breathing, keep lengthening through the feet, keep reaching through those ankles into one another. Keep your abdominals engaged. And from here, we're going to do some tricep dips. So we're going to bring the legs together. You're going to bring your arms back, sit back into your heels a little bit, bring your fingertips to face you, and try to lift your hips and then bend at the elbows. Keep reaching those elbows back. We'll go for 5 and 4. Abs are scooped. 3, 2, and 1. Lift the hips and try to bring them over towards the hands and stretch forward. We'll get ready for the ab series. So lie all the way down. Bring one leg into the chest before we do that. Lengthen one leg away. Hold it in. Bring the outside hand down. There you go. Hold the other hand up. And then slowly roll yourself down. And just stay here for a moment. Notice how the weight of the hips is going to shift as you shift your legs. Keep the weight right in the middle. The head is going to be long. And we shoot the legs out into with a purpose. So press and press. And we'll go for 4 and 3 and 2. Hips are stable. And 1, bring both legs in, pull double leg stretch. Reach, arms go back around, pull it back in. Press, reach around, pull it back in. So keep your heels together. You reach out, follow with the fingertips, arms back, then you pull it back in. 3 more. And in, 2. Back in, last one. Press, back. Pull it all the way back in, lower your head down. Let's bring the legs over towards the ceiling. Bring your arms by your side. You're going to keep that left leg really still. And we're going to open the right leg and bring it back to the midline. Just working on that hip stability. But as that right leg goes out, that left leg needs to lengthen to the ceiling. 1 more. Now keep the right leg still and take the left leg up. Just notice the difference between one side and the other. Try to keep the shoulders down. One more. Now you're going to keep those hips stable as you float up your head, and you're going to walk your hands up, give it a little pull, pull, and then we switch, pull, pull. Trying to keep your hips right in the middle. So the hips are not moving to the sides. Keep them anchored, pull, 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 pull. We'll go for 3. And 2. And 1. And come all the way back in, bend your knees. Bring your hands down, heels together, toes apart. Let's frog the legs. Pull it back in. Frog out, pull it back in. Really working on that pelvic stability. So think of that marble. Keep it right in the middle of your back as you lengthen the legs. 3, 2, and 1. Now keep your legs up there. Put your hands behind the head. Load up your head. Press the head into your hands as you lower the legs and you lift it back up. Keep breathing so the weight of the hands stays active the whole time. 4 more. Up. And up. 2 more. Up. Last one. And reach, bend the knees. Take your other hand, put it on the top. We're going to get ready for crisscross. Bring your legs to a tabletop. Load up your upper back on for the hips, and then twist. And twist. Twist. Really reach that rib cage out to the side. We'll go for 5. And 4. And 3. 2. And 1. Woohoo! And come back in. Bring your feet down into the floor. Open your feet out into a little turn out at the edge of the mat and lift the hips up. Keep breathing. And then exhale, slowly roll down with control. Last 2, come up. Exhale, roll down. And last 1, come up. And exhale, come down, upper back. Middle back and lower. Roll up again. Extend your legs away. Flex your feet. Arms go back. Lift the arms and roll yourself all the way up. Try to bring your feet together, legs together, and spine stretch forward. Open up your arms nice and tall. Open up your legs the width of the mat and bring your arms in front. And then bring the head over towards the toes as you stretch. And then exhale, stack it back up. And again, reach the crown of the head over towards the toes. Keep reaching, keeping your fingers long. Exhale, stack it up. So ideally, we're trying to bring the head right between your knees, right between your shins. Keep pressing. Exhale, come up. Last one, reach, reach, reach. Keep breathing. Putting your hands on the floor. Trying to reach a little deeper in 3 and 2. And 1, and stack it all the way back up. Your head is flat. Sit forward on your mat, open leg rock. Let's lift the legs. Let's keep your knees bent, arms are straight. Keeping your arms straight, legs to the ceiling in your shins, and roll back, come up. Try to keep your arms as straight as you can. And up. Keep breathing. And up. Now try with straight legs, straight arms. Arms are more important than the legs. And roll. When you come up, lift your head up. And let's step tall. And press. And up. 3 more. Have fun with it. Rolling massages the spine. Plus it's fun. 2 more. And up. And last one. Go back. And come all the way back in. Awesome. Let's bring our legs over towards one side. To stay with that position and then bring the legs over to the other side. Using the windshield wipers. And press. And reach 2 more. And press. And open your legs nice and wide using that nice stability. Let's bring our hands behind the head for the saw. Stay tall. And try to bring one elbow over towards one side, and then bring it back up. And then bring the other elbow to the other side and come back in. Now, as you're doing this, you might wonder, should my legs be straight or should my legs be bent? Your sits bones are going to tell you. So bend your knees for a moment and see if you feel your sits bones in a different way than when you extend the legs out. If it's better here, then keep it here because you want to keep those sits bones connected. So wherever you are, now bring one elbow down, close the other elbow, open it up as you look up to the ceiling and come up. Other side, reach, close, open, and bring it back up. Two more like that. Last one. And open. Now let's bring our arms out to T. Same exercise. Bring one arm back, then twist to the other side and reach. 3, 2, 1. Stay twisted. Come up. So both hips are anchored as we're reaching. It's an important exercise. It works with your breath. It works with your rib cage. And back up. 3 more. Twist, reach, reach, reach. Come back up. Last 2, twisted, reach, reach, reach. Hands up. And last one, twisted, reach, reach, reach. And come all the way back in. From there, take your arms all the way back behind you. Bring your shoulders back and try to bring your head back. Just work into a little extension. And then exhale, bring the head back forward. Look at your abs. And one more time, let it go back. And exhale, come forward. Bring your legs together. Take your legs over towards one side and we'll stretch our toes. So we'll start right in the middle of the mat. Start by sitting on your feet, kind of really lengthen through the feet. Or curl the toes under you and give it a stretch with the toes coming towards your feet. Maybe it feels a little different with the toes. Keep breathing. Keep pressing onto the toes and we'll breathe for 3 and 2 and 1. Come onto your hands, onto your knees. Bring your arms in front of you for a little thigh stretch. Bringing that pubic bone forward. Press your feet into the floor, so separate your feet. You're trying to have your feet right in line with your hips. Look down and away from you and hinge back. And come forward. Big stretch in the thighs. Hinge back and forward. And as we do this, we're trying to keep the shoulders down and we're trying to keep the seat away from the heels. And back up. 2 more. Stay where it's right for you. Make sure you don't feel that low back and then reach back and then try to reach your arms up 5 times. Stay into your thigh stretch. 3, 2, 1 more. And reach and come forward and put your hands down. Let's hold our plank. So hands right underneath your shoulders. Take one leg back. Take the other leg back and hold. Keeping your hips in line with the rest of the body. Lift your hips just a little bit. Yep, right here, just lift up a little bit. Push the floor away from you. And we'll hold for 4. Press the heels towards the back. 3 and 2 and 1. Softly lower the knees. Sit back into your heels. Give it a stretch. And come back into your all fours. Hands right underneath your shoulders. And let's try to touch one shoulder as we stay on your knees. Keep breathing. Out. Keep that box square. Keep pressing into the feet. And to add on, you're going to bring the right arm towards the left shoulder and you're going to lift your left knee up. Bring it down. Other side. Keep that balance right in the middle. And reach. Last 2. Last 1. Reach into your plank. Take one leg back. Take the other leg back and hold. Reach to those heels. Press your heels to the back wall. For 3 and 2. 1. Bend the elbows if you can. Otherwise, bend your knees and bring your body all the way down into the mat, elbows back. Keeping your arms right by your side, palms up. Let's go into a plank. So scoop your belly, bring the shoulders away, lift up your upper back, and then bring everything back down. Try to keep your arms in line with the hips. So you don't want the arms to go up here. You want to keep it in line with your hips as you float up. And come back down. 2 more. Shoulders lift and lower. And for your next one, try to stay lifted. Bring your arms towards the front. And then bring your arms back as you keep that upper back lifted. Pulling straps. 3 and 2. 1 more. And 1. Stay lifted. Bend your elbows and come into your swan. And reach it back down. So your hands are right underneath your shoulders. Elbows are going to be bent. So keep your elbows bent and concentrate in reaching that upper back away. And back down. 2 more. And down. And let's try to add on today. Open your legs a little bit wider. It's called swan dive. So you're going to press into your hands. You float up your upper back. And when you come down, you lift your legs. Hands come off the mat. So you come down, you catch yourself. 3, legs are long for 2 and 1. And sit back into your heels. Give yourself a nice breath. Keep reaching through the feet, through the legs. Keep your abs engaged. And roll it all the way back in. And let's do another shoulder bridge. Come in. Lengthen your legs away from you. Sit up tall and roll yourself all the way down with control. Arms are by your side, bend your knees, and let's try the legs together. This is the ideal position. Knees together or stay with your hip distance apart and try to float up your hips. Keep reaching through those thighs and exhale, come down with control. Let's try for 5. Come back down. Reach your thighs away from you. Scoop that belly, heels to the seat. Last 2. And down, and last 1. Come up and slowly come down, upper back, middle back, and lower. Exhale and bring both legs into the chest and come over onto your side for side kick series. You're going to go all the way down on your side. Your arm is going to be fairly straight. Legs are going to come forward and lengthen as you lift that top leg. Bring it towards the front and then bring it back. Kick, kick, back, back. Kick, kick, back, back. You're trying to work that underside so that leg in the bottom is flexed and it's really reaching through that waist that's touching the mat. And back, 2 more. Kick, kick, back, back. Last 1. Kick, kick, back, back. Keep it in the back and we'll go up and down. Try to point and flex. Point, flex. Abs are engaged. Reach. And 3. And 2. And 1. Keep that leg long. We're going to go for the passe today. You're going to lift the leg up. You're going to bend the knee. Bring the big toe through that inner thighs. The leg goes all the way down. Lift the leg up. Bend. Bring the leg through the inner thigh. 1 more. We'll reverse. Bring the leg in. Knee to the shoulder. Kick it up. Bring it away. Bend. Knee to the shoulder. Kick it up. 1 more. Press. Knee to the shoulder. Bring it down. Little circle. Circle the leg. Touch the heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now flex your foot and make little circles in the air. Right on top of that other foot. Small circles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to make bigger circles. So take your leg back, circle it big, and bring it forward 2 times. And at the top, reverse. Go forward, lift it up, bring it down, one more. And reach. Bring the leg all the way up to the ceiling. Bend that knee, bring the foot forward. Step into the front. Hold your ankle and bring that bottom leg up and down. Keep reaching through that under waist. Go for 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep the leg lifted and circle. Circle 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 5 and reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Bring the leg all the way down. Bring both legs together. Let's try scissors. So bring both legs up. The top leg is gonna go back. The bottom leg goes forward, and then switch your legs. Switch. Go forward and back. For 3 and 2 and 1. Bring both legs down into the mat. Come on to your abdominals. Hands over hand right under your forehead. Lift your legs and go for the beats on the belly. Lift your thighs off the mat and we'll go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last 2. Reach, press your forehead into your hands. Last 1, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's come to our opposite side. Scoop that belly, lie all the way down, lengthen through that bottom arm. Bring your legs together in the front. Scoop that belly, stay lifted in that under waist. Lift up your leg, kick it forward, kick it back. Kick, kick, back, back. Kick, back, back. Back, back. 3 more. Back, back. Last one. Bringing the leg in the back. We're going to point and flex. Point, flex, right in line with your hip. And flex to go up. Point to go down. And point. 3 more. Last one. And reach. Bring the leg on top of the bottom leg. You're going to bring it up. Bend the knee. Bring that big toe through the inner thigh. Passe. Up. Bend. Reach. When we go up, we're trying to bring that knee towards the shoulder. Toe touches. You reach it down. Then we reverse. Bring it in. Kick it up. Bring it back down. Bring it in. Kick it up. And lengthen. 1 more. Little circles. Touch the heel each time. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And reverse. 1, 2, 3, and 6. Flex your foot and find in space little circles right through the back. We can work that glute and reach for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And reverse. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we'll go for the bigger circle. Take your leg back and forward. Take your leg back and forward and reverse. Big hip opener. 1 more. Bring the leg all the way up to the ceiling. Catch your ankle. Bring the leg in the front. Leg goes back and lift it and lower it. Keep your leg fairly straight on the floor. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it lifted. Make a big circle. 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse. 3, and 4, and 5. Scissors. Both legs are going to come up right in line with your hips. Top leg goes back, bottom leg goes forward, and then we switch in the air. Reach for 3, and 2, and 1. Lower both legs, come back on your back. Shake your body around, shake your legs, shake your arms. Give it a nice stretch, and we're gonna try to come up for teaser. So bend one leg, bend the other leg, keep your knees bent, hold behind your thighs for a moment, lift up your head and see if you need to keep your hands here. Otherwise, you're gonna bring your arms out, and we're gonna roll up and sit up and stay seated. Keeping your legs at the distance that they're at, roll yourself down, arms go back, lift the arms, roll yourself up, knees together, press the knees together, and roll yourself down with control. Arms lift and come up. Last one. And come all the way up and bring your feet forward, give it a stretch. Knock those elbows, give it a breath. And let's try the one leg teaser. So from here, you're gonna bend your knees, extend one leg away, lengthen through the arms, press the knees together as you roll down. Take your arms back, arms lift, just like the roll up. You come up, you lift the arms. Lower the arms, roll down, press your knees against each other. That leg that is long, when you come up, the leg is gonna wanna lower, keep it reaching away, and then roll yourself down. Come up, switch legs at the top. Stay tall, roll yourself down carefully. Arms go back, arms lift, load it up, reach, exhale, lower. One last one, reach, come up, try to lengthen both legs up again. Hold your teaser, lower and lift the legs, 3 and 2 and 1. Knees together, extend your legs, give it a nice stretch. Keep breathing, keep opening your elbows nice and wide. And let's come and lie all the way down. Bring in your right leg into the chest. Take your right leg all the way up to the ceiling. Flex your foot. Load up your head and try to walk up that leg a bit. Just give it a nice stretch. 3, 2, and 1. Walk it back down. Lift up your head. Walk it back up. And reach. Bend your left leg. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Into your figure 4 and hold your back of your left thigh. Either keep the knee bent or extend the leg to the ceiling, whatever would stretch works for you. Keeping your pelvis down. Bend and come in. Right leg down, extend it away, left leg up. Walk up that tree. Lift up your head, give it a nice stretch. Your right leg is long if you can. And then walk it back down. Walk it up. And walk it back down. Cross that ankle over the other leg. Bring your hands through and hold underneath your left thigh. You press with your left elbow and hold underneath your thigh. Lengthen the leg to the ceiling. If that's available, flex your foot. Keep your pelvis down. Exhale, come in. Bring the soles of your feet together. And we're going to turn around for some swimming. So come on your abdominals. Arms are going to be straight-ish if you can. Lengthen through the arms. Lengthen through your hips. Keep your abdominals engaged. Pick up the arms. Pick up the upper back. And you're going to paddle and kick. Keep going. We'll go for the beat of the 100. And reach. Arms are straight if we can for 10. And 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, and 1, and come down. We're going to do one more set. Take a moment here, lift one leg, bring it behind you, lift the other leg and bring it behind you. Play with your legs for a moment. So I just noticed myself doing it as well. When we lift up the legs, what we do is we lift the legs really high, but only lift them a little bit so that way you have somewhere to go to. Because if we lift the legs all the way to the top part, then we don't have any more space to go up, right? But if you just lift them off the mat a little bit, then we have more space to swim. Ideally, your arms and head are higher than the legs. So we'll try it all together. Scoop the abdominals, abs are in and up. Arms are long, neck is long. Lift the arms, lift the upper back, lift the legs just a little bit off the floor, and we'll go for 10. and 9, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and leg pull from support. Bring your heels together, toes apart, lengthen the legs, pick up the knees off the mat, and pull yourself up into a plank. And hold. Keep breathing. Bringing those heels together, toes apart. You're going to lift one leg up. You're going to go forward, back, bring the leg down. Other leg. Go forward, back, bring the leg down. 2 more. Forward, back, and down. Hold your plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Kneel down, sit back into the heels, and give yourself a nice stretch. All right, let's try our mermaid. Let's face the back of the studio. Bring your knees into a C position so they're nicely open. You're going to walk that arm really far away. Bring the other arm up and try to press into that top leg as you kneel on that one leg. Keep breathing, keep thinking of that underside, and then bring it back down. And again, reach through that arm. Keep pressing. Exhale back in. Last one, press it out. Try to stay there, scoop that belly. Keep breathing, and then try to lift that top leg and lower. Lift and lower. And lower for 3. And 2. And 1. Bend the knee, bring it all the way down. Stay with the legs that same way. Put your hand in the back on the ankle. Bring the arm up and give it a stretch. Bring your arms out to T and bring that elbow down as you reach. Exhale, bring it back up. 2 more. Bring it back up. And let's do a twist. Put that hand in back of your head and then twist and reach. Keep looking back. Keep looking to your right. So put your right hand at your ankle and the left hand behind your head, and you're going to twist to the right. There you go. And then 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way to the center. Bring your arms in back of you. Kick the legs and bring them over to the other side. Walk that arm as far away as possible in line with the shoulder. On your knee, this leg is going to extend. And then pull it back down. And again, reach. We started a little late. And bring it back down. 2 more. And bring it back down. And last one, press, stay there. Scoop that belly, try to lift that top, that side leg, lift it up. And bring it down and up as you reach through that arm. 3, 4, 5, 1 more, 6, keep reaching through the arm, bend and come down. Put that back arm on the ankle, other arm goes up, reach to the side. Open out to T. Maybe you feel a difference between one side and the other side. I do. Press, come back out to T. Last one, reach the hand in the back, put the hand behind the head, and twist towards the back. Take your eyes with you. 3, and 2, and 1. Come all the way forward. Bring your legs towards the front. We're going to seal. So bring your hands together. Dive through your feet. Pick up your feet. Clap the toes. Arc, arc, arc. And then you go back and bring it back up. Another massage of the spine. Try to clap the toes in the front. 1, 2, 3, and in the back. 3, 2, 1. Or just in the front. Four more. 2, 3. Last 2. Last one. Try to come up with those legs crossed and stand all the way back up. Awesome. We're going to do some push-ups. So come towards the back edge of your mat. Heels together, toes apart. Bring your arms all the way up to the ceiling. Round yourself over as you came down. Bend your knees if you need to. Walk out. 1, 2, 3, and a half. Either on your knees or bend the elbows 5 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, lift the hips, walk it back. Slowly roll yourself up. All the way up. One more. Round it down. Try to walk out with the other arm. Bend the knees if you need to. Walk and walk. 5 push-ups. Bend and lengthen. Make the chest come down to the mat first. 3, 4, 5. Lift your hips. Walk your feet towards your hands if you can. Keep your legs straight. Take your time. Bring it all the way in. Heels together. And roll yourself up. With control over your arms up. One more roll down. Give it a breath. Trying to keep your heels together, toes apart. Now, when you get down to the floor, bend the knees if you need to. Otherwise, lift the heels. Try to keep them lifted as you roll yourself up. It requires a lot of balance. Take your time. Roll yourself up. Keep breathing. When we get up, we're going to rise up onto our toes. Give it a nice breath. Use your abdominals. Come up as we appreciate what we can do with our bodies. Lower the heels and come all the way back down. Nice job. We are done for today. Good work. Leave me some comments when you take the class. And I hope you like that. Thank you. Good work, everyone.